So it's been a little while since my last video. I was recently sick with an annoying cold and cough and took several days off making videos. I'm still not completely over it, but most of the symptoms have gone now. I started a new neighbourhood, which is a combined version of Pleasant View and Strangetown, with Strangetown as a subhood. I was going to add Veronaville, but I wanted to play them rotationally and felt that would be too many Sims for me at the moment, plus you have to account for future births, and it's probably already way too many, to be honest. Also, if you ever wanted to know what Dina and Malcolm Landgrab look like sat inside a photo booth together, now you know. Also, this happened. That doesn't seem like good safety practice there, Dirk. Since I was being careful for a change, I also used Hood Checker on the clean templates, but I then discovered from Reddit it often stops the scripted events if you don't run through them before using Hood Checker, which ended up happening in my neighbourhood. The more you know. Mostly I ignore the scripted events since I have my own ideas and timescales for playing, but I did want the Caliente sisters to go through the burglary. Kind of ironic after my last video though, perhaps they deserve some time off from getting burgled. The game was like, you've reached your maximum number of burglaries for this week, no more. When I got to the Goth household in my playthrough, Cassandra got sick with a cold as well, and then after that a roach infestation in the Broke family. They had no money to pay the exterminator, so Dustin ended up stomping and spraying the roaches and got sick with the flu. Because apparently The Sims 2 is now playing me. One weird thing that's happened though, because of course there has to be something, is a bunch of the thumbnail images for the subhoods were missing, so they showed up like this. So to fix this I had to manually copy them back in. Also the neighbourhood story screenshots weren't showing up and just showing up blank with the text. I think that specific problem could have also been tied to running Hood Checker, like the scripts being disabled, because the OP of the Reddit threads I found also brought up something similar happening with their neighbourhood stories. But anyway, moving them back over into the folders seems to have fixed that. But I also seem to be having an unrelated issue across all my hoods, with the screenshots no longer saving in the storytelling folders. It's a problem I've never encountered before, but apparently someone else had this problem where it just randomly stopped working one day, and they solved it using Graphics Rules Maker. I already had that downloaded previously, but I always forget about stuff I've downloaded and how to use it unless it's something I use regularly, so I'll have to look into that later. I also experienced the pink soup issue though for the first time while playing the Goth household recently, and that's also graphics related. But the inability to take screenshots also affects still life paintings because it uses that feature, which led to this hilariously iconic but ultimately disturbing moment that really could only happen to me, where Darren Dreamer was supposed to be painting a painting of his son sitting on a sofa, but instead began painting this image of Gunk the Goth, creepily grinning as he just set fire to a bunch of stuff on the Goth floor. And I took that screenshot while recording the Invisible Token video on my channel in a completely different version of Pleasant View, but I think it was the last screenshot I took that worked, so it used that photo in place of the snapshot of Dirk sitting on a sofa that I wanted. But I guess if things are going to break, at least there's a fun little story there. So, to bring it back to this video, I really wanted this video to be my next Create a Sim experiment video, but unfortunately I still can't get it to work, and so I'm putting it aside indefinitely. I really thought the story progression mod would work, since I tested it and it made it possible for Sims to progress through pregnancy and even give birth on any lot type, even while working as an NPC, and any type of sim. It worked on all of them, but unfortunately it wouldn't work in Create a Sim. Which, when you think about it, is probably for the best for normal gameplay. Wouldn't want Jared here running off to get married before you even finish creating him. So then I was going to upload me reacting to some old Oblivion and Skyrim footage I found on my external hard drive from 2013, but I wasn't really satisfied with that, but I might upload it later. So finally I settled on the current topic for this video, which is also almost equally impossible. Why do I do these things? Which is trying to get a sim to spontaneously combust, which is something I've never had happen in all my years of playing the Sims games, but there is a tiny percentage chance of it happening in normal gameplay in The Sims 2 and 3. In The Sims 2, I think it's 0.1% if a sim is sufficiently hot. So I guess I'm gonna try this. So here we have our town of Burnington. It's really just a copy of Strangetown I had before. I figured a desert would be a good place for burning weather. So I set it up so Burnington is in a permanent state of summer. And here we have our 8 sims, because that way if they're all really hot, it will increase the chance that one will combust. I may add additional walk by sims using mods later if things aren't progressing quickly enough. And this is Burnington Manor. Well, it's not so much a manor as a tiny room with a hot tub and fire, and a sauna attached to the side. I'm also going to be using this inseminate a mood object so that I can lift their mood up, because if their hunger gets too low while they're suffering from heat stroke, they'll end up dying from the heat stroke, but I want them to die specifically from combustion to see what that looks like, which apparently is different, but I have never seen it, and I haven't seen any videos of it either, so this is probably a long shot, because the percentage chance seems very low. Okay, so I just started playing, and as soon as I moved the Sims in, I hadn't turned free will off. They all instantly decided to go, "What's this?" on the radiators. Well, hopefully the radiators will be helping with the process. I think I'm going to leave free will off for now, just to see. We want to turn all of the radiators on. It's the middle of summer, but it looks like this other seasons are still here. I did turn it so they were all set to summer, so I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Yeah, I think what happened before was I set the seasons, and then I went into build mode, and then I quit the game, and it saved the build mode stuff, but not what happened in the neighbourhood, which is a bit weird. Maybe you need to load a family up for it. Yeah, I think you might need to load a family for it to save the seasons, which is really odd, but okay. Right, so everyone's... Look at him in his, like, suit of armour. We're gonna light this fire. I feel like everything's going to get set on fire. I don't know if these contribute to room temperature or not, but I put some here anyway. I think we're gonna have a bunch of Sims go into the sauna. Oh, what? Well, that happened incredibly quickly. Okay, we don't have a phone. Oh no! He can't extinguish himself. This is not part of the plan. This was not part of the plan. You know what? Let's turn these off for a minute. They're too powerful. We want the Sims to spontaneously combust, not get set on fire by these things that I forgot the name of. Oh my god, stop reacting to the fire and start extinguishing. I thought that was Blaze that was on fire. It's not, it's another Sim. I forgot all their names. They're not stopping reacting to put out the fire. This isn't gonna go well. There we go. It would help if, like, more of you joined in. Can only one person do this at a time? I don't... Oh dear. I think we've lost one of our, We can try, but I don't think this will work, because I think it's affected by relationship and maybe aspiration. Well, these guys all have a terrible aspiration now. These Sims are the only ones with a relatively okay one. We're gonna take a gamble. I don't even remember the Sim's name. Oh god, is this gonna work? I think I'm gonna leave these off, because they're just gonna end up killing all the Sims. You see, I didn't want to put a fire alarm, because if the firefighters come, then the Sim will be saved from No. Yeah, that was their name. Agni. Okay, wow, this is going amazingly. I don't know how many people can go into the sauna at once. We're gonna find out. Are they gonna go in their normal clothing? Oh no, they did change. I think that should increase their temperature, hopefully. But, poor Agni. I don't know. But that's one less sim now, so it's going to reduce the chances. I don't... If I put in a fire alarm, then the emergency services will probably put out any sim that ends up immolated, which is kind of not the point. We're going to turn these on anyway. We want all of them on. Oh no. Don't be turning those on again. I've got free will off. Wait, was that already on, or did I... Oh no, I must have clicked turn on that. That's not what I wanted. Wait, is it... Okay, there we go. We want the radiator to turn on. Should be getting nice and toasty in here now. So we're going to put some of these sims in the hot tub. I think it should be warm in here because I left the roof off, which apparently helps with that. Garden club's coming around. We've got this outdoor hot tub, or hot spring too. I don't know if that helps more or not. We've got 3 sims in here. So, now I'm just going to fast forward to see what effect this has on their temperature. They need to be at max, really. Okay, so as ours temperature has started to increase, it's getting pretty high. It's getting pretty toasty in here. The others, their temperature's still normal right now. Nope, hers gone up too. So that's 2 of them. Let's see how the sauna sims are doing. How are you so... Do you think if I put radiators in the sauna, is that even possible? Her temperature's gone up. And Blazer's temperature has gone up. Cinder is, he's used to walking around in a suit of armour. This is nothing for him, really. We're gonna have to start adding people, I think. Okay, we're gonna add Olive Spectre because, you know, she's killed enough Sims, now it's time for her. It's time for revenge. Add Olive. Olive's gonna get in on the experiment. We'll just add her to the sauna crew for now. What if we have one of them warm themselves? Will that have a greater effect than the hot tub? Let's get nice and toasty. Ooh, Trista. Trista can be added to the experiment. God, they all have red hair too, because I wanted to like go for a fiery aesthetic. But even Trista has red hair. Where's Trista going? Trista, no! I added you to the household! Trista! It's kind of a buggy process, I think. I wonder if maybe it would work better with, like... Because I now have 9 Sims. Let's try and get her into the hot tub. I think she'll continue to try to leave, but maybe it'll still work out. I mean the sauna, not hot tub. She's not... Okay, there we go. I think there's 6 places here, maybe? For Sims. Yeah. So we can have one more Sim in the sauna. Ooh! Where do you think you're going, Talon? You need to be added. This is so bad. It's another redhead. Why are all the walk boys redheads? It's like it knows. It's picked up on the theme. Talon, no! We need 6 people in the sauna. Just join the sauna. I think he wants to go. He's not having it. Oh, is it because that thing's in the way? Maybe only 5 people can go in the sauna then. Let's light a fire. You can add some people to the hot spring too. Trista's not. They're still not at maximum heat level. I don't know what to do about that. Let's just put him in the hot tub. Olive's gonna die of old age soon. I think Olive's gonna die of old age before this experiment's concluded, to be honest. Ooh. We have to add you too, Joel. There's Joel. You can join the hot tub with Talon. What if we just light a bunch of these around? Will that... I don't know. Light, light, light. Eventually this is going to set fire to something else. Maybe we just don't have enough radiators. All the radiators. I'm not sure if the effects of these radiators stack. Maybe I need to have them working out. Maybe that'll build up there. That'll make them hotter, right? You can go first. We'll put you over here too. And then I think we're going to try some other stuff too. And you can change into your outerwear, because that's going to get you nice and toasty. Will they get to max body skill before this works? What are you doing? Get back on that treadmill! I don't know. He seems to be quite distractible right now. Okay, so it's daytime again. The temperature does drop at night, so I think we want to keep it daytime as much as possible, probably using cheats. I think hot chocolate is supposed to warm you up. It doesn't mention, none of the objects mention temperatures, but... Oh, I didn't know this counter did that. That's interesting. Time to drink the hot chocolate. Come on! Get to max temperature! Do yoga. I don't think that's very strenuous, I don't know. Oh no! How is his temperature normal now? Ah! That's even worse. We don't have anyone in the hot springs right now. So I think I might do that soon. Let's put Lindsay in the hot springs. Alright, we're gonna add Sarah as well. Oh, we've reached the new line. I don't really like that. It makes things look ugly when there's like too many. It messes with the interface. But everyone else still has a normal temperature. But Lindsay's gotten a bit hot. What about St. John? I really think that the rest of the temperature is controlled by like some kind of external thing. Let's check the weather forecast. Heavy snow later in the day? That can't be right, it's the middle of summer. I've just realised that there's a temperature option on the Inseminator health thing, so I'm gonna try this. Doing it on all of them at the same time is probably a bad idea. Let's see if this works. The lag, though. The mass heat stroke has begun. I don't know what happens if they stay in this state, though. Do they eventually die? Because I don't... I love that. They would collapse, but there's no room, so they can't. Do they stay like this forever? What's happening with that sim? That's, it looks like they've fallen asleep. They're just standing up. Ooh. Well, you know, you are in a suit of armour. A lot of people have the day off today. And some people miss work. He's just stuck in the sauna. I thought you might have been abducted by aliens. No, not in this video. Oh, Agni's ghost is out. I think some people didn't want to see a ghost. Oh no, who just died? Did someone just die? Oh, right. Olive's dying of old age. What's that noise? Is that a helicopter? Who's fancy? Who was the fancy job? Is it Neil? What's Neil's job? No? Somebody... Well, it's not Crystal Vu. Fast food shift manager, unemployed, unemployed. There's a lot of hosts and hostesses and drive-through clerks. A lot of people here are, oh, business tycoon. I see. So it's Jared. Oh no, not the rain. Well, things are going pretty terribly. Wait a minute. Well, that can't be good. It's in two places at once. Something weird has just happened, and I don't know if it was because I wasn't paying attention, but Neil Cameron seems to have died. Oh, someone else has died over here. But nobody got set on fire. I thought it was... I thought they were being set on fire, but that's not spontaneous combustion. No one got set on fire. I'm not counting that. Everyone's losing to the Grim Reaper. Well, that's Crystal Vu. But did she die of... How do we know if some of his sim dies of spontaneous combustion? I'm not sure if there's a specific ghost colour for that. Oh god, no. What? Why? Oh, they've got jobs as well. Alright, fine, I guess. So I think we've had 2 Sims die of heat stroke so far. And no spontaneous combustion, unless the spontaneous combustion isn't animated, but that would be disappointing. Oh my god! Oh my god! I knew that wasn't combustion before. We finally have... The sim is finally... I wasn't expecting it. I don't know. It's not... I kind of wanted it to be one of the ones that was actually dressed, like, for the original experiment with the fire outfit, but... So... we should wake people up now. Oh, they're all still suffering from the heat stroke. How do I change this? Oh, I don't want to affect the experiment though. Someone needs to douse this sim. Wait a minute. You, Jehoon, you can do something. Jehoon, start dousing people. Oh, that's not gonna work. Just douse them. I don't know. I think it's because he wasn't on the lot. What's going on? I think we're gonna wake up. So, I don't know if there's a specific ghost. I assume it would just be like normal fire when this happens. But wow. So this is how many sims it took, and how many attempts it took to like increase the chance of this happening to any one of the sims. Yeah, I've never had this happen during normal gameplay. The chance of spontaneous combustion is incredibly low. Let's Let's see if Jihoon wins against the Grim Reaper this time. Everyone can be comfortable now. Ooh. There's some lag. What's happened to his head? Crazy vibration. Oh, he lost. Not having a good day at gambling with the Grim Reaper. Sarah McCarthy, the only sim that I've ever had that died of spontaneous combustion. Jihoon's not doing well. Ooh, nervous has come by. He's here for his inheritance money. What are they doing? Who are they lecturing? Alright, oh god, they're like simultaneously lecturing nervous. Okay, well, I'm going to end this video now. That's what spontaneous combustion looks like apparently. They just randomly burst into flame while they're suffering from heat stroke. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.